how's it going today, everybody? This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So today I want to talk about, are you using your wrist when you throw the disc? Some people refer to it as the snap. I watch a lot of people, come through and play, and a lot of times when people throw the disc, you reach back and they'll just kind of round it out and throw, and their wrist will stay straight. Like the wrist stays straight and you throw it like that. The throw is just that. See, my wrist stays straight and that's the throw. See, the wrist is straight. I think a lot of people are throwing just with a straight wrist. The disc, you can see how the disc is at 9 o'clock, the pull through. The disc is at 9, but the wrist is straight. See how my wrist is straight. And then you throw it. You need to learn how to snap the wrist into your throw. So when you're throwing the disc, if you're not snapping your wrist on the release of the disc, you're losing a lot of power, because that's the snap. That's what that's what generates all the power, just that. If you hold your disc right here in front, that would be the release point right here, and just fire your wrist like that. You should be able to go from 9 o'clock to 12. That firing of the wrist is the snap. The best way to feel this and to learn it is throw and feel for it. You gotta put your hand, so when you're throwing, just feel the disc popping on your wrist right here. If you kind of hold it loose for a few minutes, you can feel it. Close your eyes and just feel the disc popping right here. Feel it going from here to here. If you bring your arm straight out and you don't feel the disc popping right here, you're not snapping it. So, just kind of relax and just feel your throw. If you throw it like this and you don't feel that pop, you need to start developing that pop. You need to try to throw your disc with your wrist. When you throw, you want to try to feel your wrist throwing the disc. It's kind of what you're doing. You try to throw the disc with your wrist from here to here. Develop this. If you're going through and you've got none of that, that's why you're not throwing hard. So to learn that snap, you need to just throw like that. Think of your wrist pushing through on the throw. So when you're standing here, push the wrist through. Throw the disc with your wrist. So you're here, and just push it as hard as you can. So you're here. Just try to throw it with your wrist. Get your wrist in on the throw. Because you gotta get to where your wrist is snapping in the throw. If you start out slow, and get used to the feeling. You're here, feel your wrist push through on the throw. So you're here, just try to throw the disc with your wrist. Here, throw the disc with your wrist. But if you're throwing the disc and you don't feel that on your hand, you're not using your wrist. You're throwing it with a straight wrist is all you're doing. You got no pop coming off your hand. So I just recommend, start learning how to use the wrist to get the snap on the disc. And the only way to do it is start slow, just get used to that feeling, and then start going harder. But, just take your grip and try to throw the disc with your wrist. Here, throw it with your wrist. Right there. So the wrist snaps in on the throw, like that. See how my wrist is there? Straight. So you got to learn how to do that to get the snap on the disc, and it's going to give you more distance. So anyways, that's pretty much how to develop the snap. It's just get that wrist firing. So anyways, this is Michael from Maui. Aloha. Don't forget to subscribe.